Grayson, we need to start a petition.
That's okay. Of what?
Tag teams are no longer allowed to wrestle in a year that ends with the number 4.
What are you on about?
In 2004, we had Evolution break up. In 2014, that's when the Shield broke up. And now in 2024,
I was confused by your original statement. I was so confused.
Tag teams are gone under the years that end with 4. I cannot have another good legendary team break up.
Factions are 3 or 1 people, my guy.
Oh, it counts.
No, it doesn't. Tag teams are only 2 people. Anyways, welcome back everyone to the Curb Stomp podcast, episode 63. Survivor Series happened this weekend. We have Deadline ahead of us. Survivor Series is very controversial this weekend. A lot of different opinions, a lot of issues, a lot of surprises and disappointments. There's issues with Survivor Series.
No, everything went perfect because I was right. You were wrong.
Shut up. Did you? No, you didn't go perfect. Neither of us went perfect.
No, I missed
2 of them.
2. 1 because I was committing to a bit.
Was it a bit? I think
Yes.
you generally meant that.
Nope, it was a bit.
Kaleb, do we have any news to cover?
All right. Going back from when we last recorded, Roman didn't really care about the hectic road to Mania. Oh, wait, shit, that happened.
We covered that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Eddie Kingston thinks health insurance is a scam.
He said that multiple times.
He said it again.
Which he's right and wrong. Something else I would have listeners this week, but we won't talk about that though.
Alexa's likely to return by Mania.
Let's go.
We have to correct ourselves from last episode.
We do.
We got melted. That's the new phrase. Melt is the one who reported Cargill was actually injured. She's not.
No, she got ridden off. For whatever reason.
She just got ridden. I think it's just so they can drop the tag titles.
I don't think so. I think they because we don't know who attacked oh my god. We still don't know
Jade.
who attacked Jade, so
I have a theory.
it's a bad one.
You're supposed to say game theory.
It's a game theory. It makes me sad he retired this year.
I think. Do we want to wait to talk about this till later, or?
I still think it's Charlotte.
I'm starting to think it's not Charlotte.
I still want to believe it's Charlotte.
I think that Mania movie. I think that's their big Rumble return this year.
No.
I think it'll end up being Bianca.
I don't think so.
I think I think they want to turn Bianca heel.
I still think they view Bianca as the female Cena.
I think they do, but I also think they want to test some range there.
They did in NXT.
Yes, before she was good.
She was great in NXT. Okay, this video has been postponed and canceled like 1,000 times, but I was working a Rhea NXT title thing, and Bianca gave her best match of that reign.
But I think they want to. Plus, your heels are not exactly the best on SmackDown right now when you look at who your top heels are. Nia. Tiffy's good.
Candice?
I said top heels.
Candice is technically a top heel.
No, she is not.
On SmackDown, she is.
But it only backs my wording.
Hey, Candice can cook in the ring.
She can. But your face on SmackDown, you have a Bianca Belair. You have Naomi. You have Jade Cargill. You have Naomi.
You just said that.
There's someone I forgot to say.
Bailey.
I said Bailey.
Oh. I feel like Naomi makes the most sense, obviously, and she keeps claiming it's not her, which makes sense. I think if you make Naomi go heel, it does more for her than it does for Bianca. Because Naomi's in that U.S. title tournament, she's not going to win it. But I feel like if you elevate her to a heel, if you make her a heel, it may elevate her past the mid card to make her into a world champion. Especially with good opposition like Bianca Belair. And Tiffany's going to turn face in a few weeks, hopefully.
I think a main roster Bianca heel run would be nice.
Yeah, but like we wanted that from Cena, and honestly, I don't really think a heel Cena would be all that great.
We don't know until we give it a try.
Also, Bianca's a really, really big merch seller, especially with kids. So I don't know if they want to turn her.
Oh, cool. Fuck the kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Cody feels like the current era should just be called the record era because they keep breaking records.
I want to say half of them are fake records, but yeah.
Yeah. I totally did not mean. I totally meant to.
Yeah.
I totally meant to do the LA Knight. Yeah, there. Totally. I feel like they're just
biggest record arena in Canada in the province of Saskatchewan. I don't know if I can know what province they were in.
It's every PLE they break a record now, and it's like,
yeah, you can't keep breaking records, especially when that number is a lot smaller than the previous number.
Yeah.
Like the stadiums make sense when you sell out like SummerSlam and Mania, it makes sense, but like those add up.
Do you remember when we talked a while back about Cody Rhodes' opinion on people who hate people who wear suits?
Yeah, he didn't say Kevin has a tiny penis.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like he thinks Kevin hates Cody because he has issues with his manhood.
Yeah, that's code for penis size.
Yeah. Rhea, I can confirm, did not have a great line on SmackDown to live. The promo she cut was not that good. Do you remember it? Do you remember it?
No.
I'm going to cave your face in so bad that the love of your life, Dominic Mysterio, he's not even going to want to look at you.
It's not that bad, no. I don't think it's that bad.
But that's also the way she said it. She was laughing throughout it.
Probably because it was a dumb line. It is a dumb line because, this feud should not have never been about Dominic Mysterio. It's always been about Liv and Rhea's issues in the end, not Dom. Dom can be an issue that has occurred, but not the main driving force of this feud.
Yeah. Matt Riddle debuted in TNA.
Oh, God.
That means he's coming back to NXT.
I'm going to kill myself.
CM Punk, during his meeting with Roman, emphasized that the Wise Men will owe him a favor.
Yeah.
What will that favor be? Who knows? You decide.
Mania main event.
You think so?
I think that Heyman's going to call. I feel like Roman will have basically picking to night 1 or night 2, and then Punk will call his favorite. Or the 30 Rumble spot or something like that. Like Heyman will arrange it.
Does Heyman have that power though?
Heyman has been known to pull strings. And when you have the OTC behind you, I think you can pull some strings.
We need to have a talk about Jey Uso.
That he's fucking amazing.
That he's horrible. When it comes to deciding who has advantage in war games. He's 0-3 in his career. In matches for advantage.
Shut the fuck up.
like, how do you lose 3 times?
Because if you have 2 Bloodline members in the War Games match when you only have 1 member of the other team, that team lost. Off Brett. Because you're throwing one of the greatest tag teams, because it's going to be Jimmy and Jay. Always like the first two out. You throw one of the greatest tag teams of all the time at one person, it's done for.
No
4
proof.
games is already decided.
But it's funny to me that he's 0-3. Like, how do you lose 3 times? Especially when you're not facing people who are relevant.
How do you lose to the same team for 10 years in a row?
By being bad.
I mean, the Broncos did it.
I mean, how does it feel knowing that another quarterback owns your franchise?
Yeah, Kaleb Williams, yeah.
No, he's not the one who owns your franchise.
Nah.
His name is Aaron.
Aaron doesn't own any franchise right now.
He owns yours.
No. Anyways, back to wrestling.
You started us going off the trail.
I did. Because I was trying to buy you some time.
But shit, I didn't even look up what I was supposed to look up.
This man's.
I only remember. I don't remember who we lost to last year.
Doing his job. Who we're losing?
He's lost. Okay. What's worse is when you've lost to the same guy 2 times in those kind of matches.
Well, you lost to Jacob Fatu.
He lost to Fatu. He lost to Drew last year, and he lost to Drew and Sheamus the year before with his brother.
That's crazy.
Like, win an advantage. Stop making it so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, and meets in advance in the tournament.
Let's go.
Mid.
No.
Next up, Naomi turned 37.
On Survivor Series.
On Survivor Series.
She wore a cute little hat to the ring.
Yeah. In the press conference, some of them were too.
Yeah. Are we getting to Survivor Series?
Soon. We have to talk about William Regal.
What happened with Regal?
He said the line.
Did he?
Yes, in the pre-show. All right, let's talk about Survivor Series.
Yeah, talk about it.
So first off, we wore another mask out to the match.
It looked dope as fuck.
I didn't like it.
Dude, demon in your dreams? She got the fucking demon horn. She called up Stephanie Van Kerr and be like, yo, I need those horns. It looked dope as hell.
It was okay.
I loved it. I thought it was dope. And she had a cool pic. It's not her Instagram thing.
I mean, but now let's talk about the biggest issue I had all night with War Games. So
I'm done.
So you have 9 women in that match who can wrestle for a long period of time. And you have 1 wrestler who can't wrestle for a long period of time. So, Grayson, if you're a smart booker, what are you doing?
You have 9 women who can wrestle.
9 of them who can go 45 minutes.
You have 9 women who can go.
You have 1 who can't. And you have one who can give you 20 minutes at tops.
She's not giving you 20 minutes, my guy.
That's why I said at tops.
She'll give you maybe 16.
Do you know what you do? You send her in the ring first. For a match that's no matter what going to go at least 30 minutes.
I I've tried to be so nice to Nia over the last few months because I'm like, she's WWE champion. Triple H has his faith in her. Like something, and people have been giving her praise all year. And I'm like, okay, maybe there's something I'm not seeing here. I gotta give her some leniency. Maybe it's just I'm being too harsh on her. But after Saturday, so I apologize. After Saturday, I can't give it to her. That was one of the worst wrestling performances I've ever seen. I just watched Chris Jericho last Wednesday.
So, I told you there was potential for this War Games match to not be good.
To have a Shotzi. We were calling it a Shotzi.
It was not that good.
Okay. The match overall was fine. I hate this idea that a match either has to be good or bad. But it was a fine match. The reason why it's fine is because it was slow until the last two people came into the ring. And then it picked up like a motherfucker.
My issue was there was a mix of, and Nia was one of the people who went of, I'm not going to hit you hard.
Dude, she made Hulk Hogan's chair shots look hard.
Yeah. Nia didn't do it. Candice at times was really soft with her shots.
I feel like Candice hasn't had a lot of like.
There was times where I can't say the same for Tiffy. Tiffy was wailing some people.
There were two MVPs of that match. It was Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton, most definitely.
And one of those we expect in War Games at this point.
Well, yeah, it's fucking Io Sky.
Yeah, Io, we expect that. But I felt like, and even then, I felt Raquel pulled a lot on some of her chair shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, last year, the talking point was, what the fuck, Corey? You're not supposed to hit people full speed with a garbage can lid. And this year, we're like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to go that slow when you're hitting someone with a chair.
They were doing a Shotzi. There was, like,
yes.
I think Nia was the Shotzi in that match overall. I think everyone else did fine.
I think Raquel's, in that conversation, Raquel was not good.
I think she did fine. And honestly, it's all kind of asked from Raquel was just to do fine.
It's just.
But when your leg drops look weak when you're a bigger woman, when your chair shots look like Hulk Hogan's on like pillows, when you're when you're shoving people into cameramen on accident.
It's just, to me, it's not the worst match of the night.
I don't think so. I think after Liv and Rhea came in, which we'll get into Rhea in a second. I'll get to it at least. That match picked up like a motherfucker, and it started flowing. And I want to say, when Rhea came into the ring, everything kind of clicked into place. I want people to give Rhea her flowers, not because I'm just a Rhea Ripley fan, because there's a reason everything clicked at that single moment.
I will call Cap. You were asked to have Christmas-themed Discord PFPs, and you instantly just found a Rhea Christmas.
No, I know.
Yeah. No,
I'm a Rhea. We know I'm a Rhea fan.
I'm throwing the challenge flag. It's just because you love Rhea.
The match clicked into place. Everything clicked into place the moment Rhea got into the ring.
I think we have some serious conversation, though, about how much false hope you end up having.
What do you mean?
About stuff. I told you this was going to go till Mania. You said no, Liv's going to pin Rhea, and that's going to be the end of it. And here we are. Rhea pinned Liv, and we're nowhere close to the end of this.
Hey, Kaleb. Do you remember Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I was begging to happen at Elimination Chamber?
No.
I was begging for Liv to win the Chamber.
Yeah.
So they have a Mania match. I'm going to get that Mania match. I don't want that Mania match.
Yeah. I told you when this feud started, they were going to try to prolong this to Mania.
It didn't have to prolong to Mania.
And they have not done a good job prolonging this to Mania.
No, they could have easily prolonged this to Mania, but they have decided to ignore everything.
You have one more match left in this feud.
At least.
For the title, it's 1-1. Have they had two?
Yeah, they had Bad Blood.
Yeah.
They had SummerSlam. And they had Bash.
Oh.
Bash is considered part of that, yeah. And honestly, people are complaining that Rhea keeps coming back after Liv. And I understand it. I fully get it. My thing is Rhea hasn't been pinned cleanly. I think she wants to be pinned cleanly for her character to feel like she justly lost. So once we see a clean pin, this should be over.
But we won't.
No.
You know we won't.
We won't.
It's not in the cards.
We won't even see one next week.
No. But Team Rhea won.
Team Rhea won off a riptide through a table. Rhea actually ate most of that table. Her knee went through a ray before she slammed Liv down. So safe for her as well.
Sometimes.
There was I'm gonna jump to the scrum real quick for a second.
That's fine.
Not Rhea. Io was asked the question of how is she gonna deal with Judgment Day, deal with Raquel and Dom, which was the dumbest question anyone could have asked in that single instance, because they forgot she's a Damage Control member.
I love her response. She's like, I am part of Damage Control.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Use your brain, you dumbass.
Oh, it was the dumbest question I've heard in a little bit, and we've heard a lot of dumb questions this year.
Yeet.
What was next, my guy?
Next match was the shock of the night. The U.S. title.
Shinsuke Nakamura is now your U.S. champion.
Yeah, I did not think that was going to happen in the world.
My question is, why? I think this was the sneaker.
Yeah.
It was the embodiment of fine. Like, nothing special happened. I didn't think that pin, when he went for the pin, like the final pin, I thought we had another 5 minutes on this match. And the women's, as much as people want to shit on the women's match, the women's matches at least had a bunch of moments that made me go pop like a motherfucker. I generally did not give a shit one bit about this match.
You and I barely agree on matches. This was one we actually agreed on.
It's just
usually when we agree, we're right.
Yeah.
We won here.
Why would you cut LA Knight's reign?
Yeah, I don't.
Unless you have plans for him to go after the world title. If your plan is for LA Knight to beat Cody, which is a wild fucking plan in my opinion, why?
I get it actually.
Do you?
Yes, because you need bodies in that world title picture.
I guess, but
okay, who's next?
Who's next for Shinsuke after LA Knight?
Carmelo, Andrade.
Oh, so she's gonna repeat LA Knight's reign. Cool.
Yeah,
got it.
It's just they didn't want one of them to beat him.
Which is that's dumb as fuck. Because you have Carmelo Hayes, who's going to be a WrestleMania main eventer if you don't fuck this up. And you don't want him to beat LA Knight, who is an over superstar, who is helping Carmelo Hayes get over and find his footing on the main roster. It's dumb as fuck.
It is.
Shinsuke Nakamura is 42, 43 years old. And that's not a bash against him. But he doesn't need this.
No.
One bit.
He doesn't. They'll give it to him.
He did so fucking good last year against Seth in that trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't need the title there. You just keep building on that. Just keep building Shinsuke. Keep doing what you're doing because people respect him. They love what he does. And I get it. Eventually you need to give him a win. But this was not the time to give him a win. This is time to, hey, some weird shit happened and he got DQ'd.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
Knight should have held this until at least Rumble.
I think if we look at it, I don't hate it, honestly. I thought I'd hate it a lot.
I absolutely hate it.
But when I look at it, think about it, I mean, it gives LA Knight something new to do. We were running out of guys for him to feud with.
I guess, yeah.
And it was just going to become a stale run.
Well, we still have people there. We still have Montez Ford available. You had Angelo. You could have had Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford as a feud.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue that. But
You could have done a Vinci angle. It would have been
No.
bad, but you could have done it.
No, you couldn't have.
You definitely could have.
No. You really couldn't have.
Apollo Crews, a nice hardworking dude who could get a decent pop.
Paulo, but you weren't in any world getting the
Cedric Alexander. Have him go down to NXT. Offer up a fucking title shot.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to. I think they want to get him in the world title picture. Get him feuding with.
Which, it makes sense. I don't think this is the proper time to cut the ring.
I understand it.
I think it would have been best at Rumble, at minimum.
Maybe. Oh, well, let's talk about the IC title match.
Which is probably the best match of the night.
Yes. And if you watch wrestling, you had a good feeling that this was...
Honestly, this might be a match I would show my friends who don't watch wrestling.
Yes.
Because it was just top notch, just beat the fuck out of each other.
And then you had your humor element of Sheamus and Ludwig.
Yeah.
I get my wish coming up soon of a Ludwig Braun Breaker 101 match.
Is that going to happen?
Yeah, they got confirmed on Raw.
Okay. Is that happy a main event?
No, I think it's just gonna be a Raw match.
That kind of makes sense.
It's gonna be it's just one-on-one IC title match. Because Ilya's like, well, not Ilya. Ludwig's like, hey, you're lucky. You can't beat me one-on-one.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And I'm like, oh, cook. But great match. Braun Breaker retained, which...
Braun Breaker's fucking insane, dude.
We knew this, though.
Dude, I haven't seen a cleaner flying shoulder tackle in my fucking life. It was good old-fashioned beat the fuck out of each other. And
it's good wrestling.
Yeah, I know a lot of people love the men's war games, and we'll talk about that and everything. But I think it was match of the night, and this coming from a guy who really doesn't like Ludwig Kaiser. I'm not a big fan of Sheamus. I'm much lower on Braun Breaker than Kaleb is. You should say much lower, but this is fucking fantastic. I need to go back and rewatch it though.
I mean, we'll have to soon. It's gonna be it has the chance to be on that list.
Nothing of this P-League cracked up.
I think that's the one that has a chance.
It has a chance, but it did not crack mine.
Of 10 matches, I think it has a chance.
Yeah, but you also have to incorporate AEW matches.
Mm-hmm. I'm aware.
Okay. I have several AEW matches, so.
Next match was the World Heavyweight title match. Why are you smiling like that?
Because Gunther can't beat Damian.
He was gonna win that match.
We don't know that.
He was definitely winning that match.
We don't know that.
He definitely was.
We don't know that.
He was.
Also, this is my worst match of the night.
Yo, what?
It was just no. Sorry, I apologize. I keep forgetting LA Knight and Shinsuke happened. I apologize. This was the second worst match.
We are gonna kill a dog, Shiloh.
This was boring, dude. I was bored.
You're tripping.
You cannot come off that fucking IC title and give me that match.
The match cooked.
No.
You got a classic Damian Gunther match.
No, I got that at SummerSlam.
You got it here too.
The SummerSlam match was 20 times better than this. 30 times better than this. 50 times better than this.
I'm not saying it's not better, but this was an outstanding match.
But Kaleb, you could not come off of the SummerSlam match, off that IC title match, and then give me this shit.
This wasn't a great match. You're just hating on Gunther.
No, again, that SummerSlam match, his WrestleMania match, those are all.
You complain that there's no story elements in his matches, and he gives you a match with plenty of story elements.
They didn't play into the story. He grabbed he grabbed the fucking wrong shoulder.
He played into his lack of confidence. He played into gaining confidence, and you're complaining about it.
Yeah, and then you would fake him out of fucking nowhere and ruin the whole thing.
And then even after the match, he admitted he had low confidence going into the match.
Okay, so now he's back to high confidence.
And now as the match got on and he had something to attack, he got more and more confident. And you're complaining about him actually playing into a character and not just wrestling.
No, because he's going.
What
back
do you want
to
from
his
him?
old
Do you want him to be a great character?
Yeah, and he could have.
But then you're complaining about him working on his character. So what do you want, Grayson? Do you want him to work on his character? Yes, he did. He worked on a big point was his lack of confidence. And then fucking Finn ran in and ruined that. So what do you want, Grayson?
Where it was at SummerSlam.
What do you want, Grayson?
What I want is for Gunther to give me a reason to care. Seth gave me a reason to care. Damien gave me a reason to care. Fucking even Drew gave me a reason to care in those 5 minutes. I have not had a reason to give a shit. Give me a reason to give a shit.
He's giving you a reason. He's giving you a character that you have been bitching about. Not kidding.
No, but now he's back to what? Normal?
You don't know that. Why are you just assuming that? He's not working against Finn because he's pissed off Finn took away that opportunity from him.
Yeah.
And you're pissed off that it's tying into character shit with him.
We're getting another Damien Gunther match, aren't we?
Huh?
We're getting another Damien Gunther match. You know that, right?
Eventually.
Because
Damien's going to interrupt this match with Finn.
Probably. Triple threat. There you go. Royal Rumble.
No, they won't do a triple threat. They'll do Damien Finn again. Finn will win with Judgment Day interference. Damien will do something.
I think that's what's missing from this title reign for Gunther. Gunther's title reign for the IC match, the IC title. I wasn't around during the early parts of it, so I won't comment on that. But towards the end, it was about getting to that reign. It was getting to that record, and people cared. That's why the Gable thing was so interesting, because Gable was the thing that was standing in the way of the 666 or whatever the fucking number he was aiming for. That's why Sammy was like so great, because it was like now Gunther is the longest reigning ever to exist as a champion. Who can defeat this fucking monster? It was at levels of Roman Reigns type, like who the fuck can stop him? And that's why people cared. I haven't got a reason to care here. Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong. If this was like similar to the IC reign back in 2022, I don't know. Because again, I didn't really watch. When I first got back into wrestling, I only watched Raw, and then I went to SmackDown, and then I got to NXT, and then eventually AEW. I'm just saying, I haven't had that reason to care. That's what I need. I need him to give me a reason to care. Because as much as I'm not a fan of Gunther, I cared during his IC reign because I wanted to see someone beat him. It's the same reason I loved Roman Reigns' reign. Because eventually I wanted someone to beat him. To be fair, Roman Reigns is a much better mic worker and character and aura level and everything, like 10 levels higher. But I just
disagree.
This match was such a downgrade from the SummerSlam, and it's such a downgrade from the match prior. It was such a nothing match to me.
Tripping.
So you want to talk about what people are quote unquote calling the greatest Royal Games match to ever exist?
Sure.
It wasn't.
Story-wise, maybe.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
It's great storytelling.
Yeah.
So you got to give them that.
True. Pretty good spots.
Good spots.
My favorite thing in the whole match was even like in the match, just before the match started. I think it was Tonga. Tonga, when he got into the ring, started. He got in the ring like crazy, like how he typically like just enters a ring, and then Jay's about to enter, and they flash the camera right back to the fucking cage, and he's just fucking doing like Mario on like Bowser's Castle, like yeah.
That shit was so funny,
dude. The funniest shit of the night. Like, you can talk about the IC meme. It was just too fucking funny, man.
Yeah, it was. I love him to death.
He's so natural at just being this weird fucking dude.
And it takes skill to be that dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's one of the GOATs.
No.
Still, Bro's hating on him. Bro hates our GOATs.
Things in this match that happened. Jay
cooked. Jimmy really fucking cooked.
Jimmy also broke his toe.
He's not even the worst injury that game.
No. That's the. But I think the funny thing is that Triple H has been so careful about injuries this year, especially after Seth's knee blew up. He's like, okay, go have a War Games match now.
And you're both going to be jumping off top of cage.
But guess what, Tiffany? No issues.
But they were also caught.
I know.
There's a big difference in getting caught and going to a table.
I know. I was making agenda pushing.
Yeah, your agenda airballed.
Yeah.
But you look at. It was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk and Roman finally started getting along.
Because you had the wise man.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns stopped CM Punk from going out before Sammy.
Yeah, but then Roman then saved CM Punk, and CM Punk saved Roman.
Yeah. It was kind of like a mutual understanding situation.
Like, hey, we need a win for him.
Yeah. My biggest question of this match, and it was something Bracco brought up, and that Eero brought it up in Hit the Go Home. Shout out. Solo locked the door. How is the match going to end?
They got cutters.
No, but like, what was the point
of locking the door?
Like, what was your end goal, my guy?
Beat the fuck out of everyone else.
Yeah, but it's Roman Reigns. You know he's going to do some whack ass shit.
You don't know how intense.
Did you see SummerSlam 2022?
Yes, but did you expect Roman to ever climb a cage ever in your life?
Yeah.
When?
Big Dog Roman would definitely do that shit.
Yeah, that's Big Dog Roman, not Tribal Chief.
He got something in the air, man. He just smelled it. It was just went all feral.
What was in the air?
Love.
Did someone fart?
Love was in the air between him and CM Punk.
War Man?
But he jumped off the cage, which I think was even the crazier thing he did. Because it's Roman Reigns. He's not going to do that shit. But yeah, CM Punk saved Roman Reigns from a tsunami that would have killed him. And it basically killed Bronson Reed.
when Naomi was not Naomi. Earlier in the night when Nia was going to jump off the top rope onto someone with a table, I looked at my cousin like, dude, the cops better be ready. This is planned murder. This isn't unplanned. This is planned. You just don't do this.
Yeah. But Bronson Reed ended up breaking his ankle on that tsunami. Jacob Fatu sold another leg injury, and I think they are starting to realize that Jacob Fatu cannot be a part of any Roman pin, because if Jacob Fatu is around, that team's not losing.
He was around that match and they lost.
No, but he had the leg injury.
Yeah.
The kayfabe leg injury, and that's what caused them to lose.
Yeah. Be better.
And then the OG bloodline they recreated a scene that we've all seen before, and they gathered all around Solo Sikoa and just hit finisher to finisher.
And then he kicked out.
No, he didn't.
I know. I was making a joke.
It was a good one. It was not a good one.
You're supposed to hype up your co-host, not build him down.
Yeah, fuck you.
Let's talk about Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a bad time for someone to get injured?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This was like the worst time it could have been for him. Huh?
He had plans in place, didn't he?
What happened the night after the return was not supposed to happen for a while.
Who's turning on Monday?
I'll DM you real quick.
Who's turning on Monday?
Well, I'll say it because we're going to talk about it. Drew returned.
Oh, yeah.
He was not supposed to yet. Yeah. He had to rest that because Bronson Reed got hurt.
That was probably going to be 30.
That got released the night, like Tuesday. Is the plan got pushed forward because Bronson Reed's going to be out for a long period of time because he shattered his ankle.
Yeah.
But, like, you can't. I mean, we were starting to be behind him.
Yeah, I still won the mid card section.
But we were starting to, months ago it was fuck Bronson Reed, stop booking him.
That was you, and that was the award season last year.
And you said you agreed with me.
I was more like, I see where you're coming from, but I don't really give a shit.
And now we're like, push him.
He'd be a great mid card champion, yeah.
Yeah. And he was having a great feud with Seth.
Mm-hmm.
A great feud. On not just Seth's end, Bronson was doing a lot of heavy lifting too.
Mm-hmm.
And then he destroys his ankle. And it's like, that hurts.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of just I don't mind Drew coming back now. I would prefer to come back to the Rumble. I think it would make more sense then. But I think I'm really okay with Drew coming back because I feel like now they can build towards a triple threat for Punk and Rollins and McIntyre, because I feel like that should have always been the goal in the end, was that triple, rather than having just a one-on-one, which one-on-one would have been great between Rollins and Punk, but I think they can fully build it now and flesh it out.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. So, because when he comes back, he's going to just be a monster too.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll probably just beat the shit out of people again, which will be fun.
To just fucking run in the Hall of Pain gimmick.
I'm here for it.
Just fucking do it.
If we were to look now, let's go to Monday. I'm gonna sneeze mid-sentence, I guarantee it. I sense it coming. Seth and Sammy opened it up. They ended up going 1-on-1. Seth's going off about the bloodline.
Great promo.
Yes. And Sammy hit the line of, let me remind you something else. That monster Roman Reigns, you created him. And it's crazy that we can still look back at one moment over the last year worth of storytelling for like 8 different wrestlers.
That is that point in WWE history is the most important thing that's ever happened in wrestling.
Is it?
Most definitely. What else is more important in wrestling?
I think the one that happened 10 years earlier. Randy getting sent solo.
No. Because I feel like they always had Randy in plan. Because Randy was what Cena was. Cena is what Randy was like on the plan to be until Cena blew up in popularity. But it was just
pivotal moment, ruthless aggression.
Because but ruthless aggression, it's an iconic moment. Nothing came off of that. Just Cena. But the point that chair shot changed Orton, it changed Triple H's character, it changed Sammy, it changed Jay, it changed Roman, it changed Ambrose, it changed Rollins, it changed everything in WWE. It even probably, if it probably can, look back at it, it probably resonates even to the women's division.
How?
I said probably. I would have to look into it.
How?
Becky,
how does Becky get affected by that?
Because it's how Rollins got his big shot. Changes 2019.
We're moving on.
Well, if I looked into it, I could probably make the case. Anyways, still, you can either qualify everything for BC and AC.
Before chair, after chair?
Yes. That is the most important chair in WWE history. It's the most important moment in WWE history, and I'll always make that case.
We have, once again, the reinforcing Yo Live for main event. Rhea made the save for Io.
Yeah, Curry got pinned. I'm not happy.
Now, I want to have this conversation.
Oh, no.
This is a conversation you're not going to like.
Oh, no.
We had the first match of the women's IC title.
Woo!
I disagree with the winners. With the winner.
Excuse me?
I don't think Dakota should have won.
Who's the match?
Shayna and Katana. And here's why.
Because she's injured. She is injured.
Yes, very much so.
Guess what?
Fuck you.
First of all, fuck you. And second of all, she has more aura, moxie, and fucking pop every time she returns than Shayna has had since she came from NXT. And Katana's great. She's been doing great.
If you can't stay healthy for 5 matches, what's the point in pushing it? Because,
okay, what's the point in drafting CMC? You get last year's CMC.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the greatest running back seasons in the last decade. Why can't Dakota Kai have the same run? Why can she not have her 2023 CMC run?
Because she has never proven she has the ability to stay healthy.
Okay, let her prove it.
But so why are you going to, shortly off injury, push her majorly?
Okay, who are you going to push out of those 3?
Shayna gets fed to Raquel.
Okay, Shane, if you want to push Raquel, did you realize Dakota's 1 step away from being in the finals, right? Or 2 steps?
Yes, and it's all I see now is a clear winner.
Yeah, Dakota.
No.
Let me look this up. It's not Raquel. If you say Raquel, I'm killing you.
It's Lyra.
Oh, yeah. It's Dakota or Lyra. Those are the choices.
No, it's whoever wins between Lyra and Corey in the semifinals who's going to be it. And I have bad news. Dakota Corey is not going to be the finals. So it's either going to be Dakota Lyra or Raquel Corey. No, because they're both damage control.
Yeah, that's what I said. But imagine my fucking brain exploding. He's got a text message he's answering. No, but I don't think Ladder should be in this card, anyways. But if they have to give her a big card championship in the meantime, fuck it, might as well
give it to him. You're not gonna. If you don't give this to her, she's not gonna hold the title for like a year and a half because of Rhea Liv.
But Shayna winning in this situation would not do anything. Would not change. It would make it worse because Dakota Kai still has a decent chance to become champion.
So does Shayna.
What year is it, my guy?
24.
What year's it about to be? Because when this championship gets crowned, it's going to be 2025. Most likely. When was the last time Shayna was relevant?
When did she have a match with Bex?
2020.
Let me look up a title.
That was WrestleMania 36. Or 37. No, it's 36. He's looking it up. He's gonna realize that she hasn't been relevant in 4 years. Almost 5.
It's just that's not a title history.
Just look up Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania.
No, but I'm looking up title shots.
So she's got a title shot?
That's a live show, not a...
Yeah.
To get on a live show.
She had a shot at Crown Jewel last year.
That's another live show.
She had a live show with Crown Jewel last year.
Jesus Christ, she had 3 straight live title shots against Rhea.
Yeah, I was at one of them. That's where Nia did not give us the stink face.
No. Nia wasn't in those matches.
Well, she was one of them, at least.
Natalya was in 2 of the 3. Come on. Okay, I need to go to another page.
It was Fatal 5-Way Crown Jewel, I'm telling you.
I'm getting another one. Friday Night SmackDown. She had a triple threat match for the world title.
In dark match.
Nope.
Okay. Still, she wasn't relevant. It probably was like, okay, Shayna, go out there and give us something.
All right, and now we got to talk about Big E returning. Big E came back.
Yeah, how you feeling, my guy?
I respect it. It's a heel turn on Big E.
That's it? That's all you feel?
I mean, I didn't see it coming, but tell me what they lied.
Jesus Christ. I just thought you'd be a little more upset about, Big E getting turned on and New Day becoming heels again. And breaking everyone's heart. I just thought you'd be more upset. You're a Big E fan. You love the New Day. And you just
I love the New Day, but I get it.
It's a great promo, and you're just like, all right.
I missed it live. I didn't get to see it.
Still, it was great. And it's a great way to use Big E in the time period. It's just, I think it's now going to ease people off of, is Big E returning? Is Big E returning? What's the status?
I hate how correct New Day is.
Well,
because it's like you could have been here, but you wanted to sit behind a desk.
Yeah.
Instead. Like,
You left us. I broke my neck.
I couldn't go.
Yeah. It was great promo. Great work by you. All
It's
New Day.
It's great.
I love what they're doing now. I wasn't
They
really
cook.
with it. I wasn't with them splitting, and I feel that they need to split. Is it better? Is it worse? Who knows? We'll see in the future. Maybe we'll get a tag. Maybe they should get a tag title shot now.
And actually win it.
Yeah.
Like, please. Anyone but the Judgment Day.
God damn, yeah.
Even though they defend next week.
Are they defending again? Oh my god, this is the third defense?
Yeah, they make Adam Pearce's. Finn's like, if you're gonna have a shot at Gunther, how about we talk about you actually defending the championship you currently have?
Yeah.
So it's either next week or the week after they're actually gonna have to defend. And I have a theory of who.
It'll be next week because he faces Gunther on next Saturday.
It's next Saturday night?
Yeah. It's the 14th.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to have 3 straight weeks of Friday episodes.
I'll be at work that day. I will be missing it live.
Yeah, because next week is our prediction video. And our best feuds and matches. How many feuds are we doing?
I'll DM you that. We
Bro
can
doesn't
talk.
give me a straight answer. Bro,
We can talk about that.
Bro doesn't want to give me a straight answer. I see how it is.
Nope, it's like this.
I already got my matches.
Someone jumped Jay backstage, and it was revealed to be, well, it's not confirmed Drew, but it was Drew.
You think it's Drew?
Yes.
I think it's Seth.
It was confirmed it wasn't Seth.
Oh, was it?
Yes. Did you not watch Monday Night Raw?
You think I watched all of it? No.
It's the main event.
Anyways, well, I went through Sandy's.
Let me finish the rest of it all real quick. Next week, Wyatt 6 versus Final Testament and Miz. Seth got yelled at Sammy to use his head because he thinks Seth attacked Zayn. He's like, why the fuck would I do that?
Mm-hmm.
And then Drew Claymored him after the match.
Makes sense. If this is how they turn Seth, which would be the third guy they've turned heel through, logic, which I love. I'm with it. This is how they want to turn him heel as like a guy who's kind of just lost his fucking mind over people being like, hey, why? If they're doing a Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, love it. Give me it. Seth Rollins as a heel is always fucking great. He's great in any role he's in, but heel Seth Rollins is fucking fantastic.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Kaleb?
Yeah.
Don't know if you have this in your notes or anything like that. Apparently there's the WWE is pitching plans to Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair.
Good. I didn't see that.
I think it was like they're going to be in close vicinity of each other as well. So there's a good chance we make it a Becky Charlotte thing again. I feel like I said it to you.
Just Becky stuff.
I'm just happy to see Becky come back. I think it's... I don't think we need Becky currently. But it'd be nice to have her around.
Yeah.
There's a new Saturday night main event confirmed for next month in January, the end of January. January 25th, the week before Royal Rumble in San Antonio, Texas. Apparently, it's a TNA show taping like 2 days prior. So people are speculating maybe Jordan Grayson will show up. Maybe it'll be a Joe Hendry thing. I have no fucking idea. I don't think so. I think it's just kind of coincidence.
Never.
Well, it's like World's End and WWE have a show like literally in the same street on the same day. So
Big E's girlfriend said
Who's his
this.
girlfriend?
Chris
Chris
Yim.
Yim.
Yeah, I was reading too fast.
It's the sister of Mia.
I know.
Yeah.
The meal would have been as bland as your singles run to accommodate your underwear taste buds, responding to Xavier Woods.
Yeah, she went after fucking the New Day.
Yeah.
It was great to see.
Gunther signed an extension, multi-year. See what else we should have talked about. There'll be more celebrity involvement come Netflix.
I don't like that. It just reminds me of Raw when they try to get celebrities every week. It's nice to have, nice to show them the crowd. I don't give a shit otherwise.
McAfee will be returning full-time on Netflix.
Full time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Game Day will be done.
Yeah, but because I feel like that just means he's gonna be there the whole year.
Cody and The Rock filmed something at the premiere of Moana 2.
Yeah, they film 1 or 3.
Apparently they're gonna bring in specific legends for Saturday night main event next week. Hogan is amongst those names.
Oh, give me Michelle McCool. Give me Layla. Give me AJ Lee. Happy birthday to that clip.
Apparently the plan for Rockmania is if Rock says he wants to do it, that's what's gonna happen.
It's not happening.
That's if he wants to work. That's if he wants to work on Mania.
Well, currently,
And that it's already the plan.
I heard the plans are currently not. No Rockmania.
Sonya's unhappy she's not in the tournament.
Yeah, that got a lot of backfire on today on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because she's like, I give my 5-star matches. I'm like, where's the 5-star match?
Yeah, I don't see one.
I like Sonya. I need the 5-star match to be shown to me.
Yeah. Let me pull up the card.
NXT Deadline is this weekend.
While I get the card, we'll do what we originally listed. Who's your your official 2 way too early Rumble winners?
Official?
Like, as of now, until we get to the week before Rumble, who are you pushing to win the 2 Rumbles?
I still got Io Mello.
Io Mello. I have. Give me. I asked this, not ready myself. Jade Cargill.
Still.
Yes.
I feel like they were her off the War Games for a reason.
And give me Lyra because I think one of us has to say Lyra. Give me Lyra instead.
I feel like there's 3 choices.
Give me well, actually, I'll stick with Jay because I think Lyra will be the IC champ, and they won't want her to win Rumble if she's IC champ. And give me Randy winning his 3rd.
Okay.
We'll talk about Deadline real quick. Mm-hmm. Fraxium versus No Quarter Catch Crew in Tavion Heights. Quarter Catch Crew, aka Tavion Heights and Miles Bourne.
I'm going Fraxium. I don't know enough of the other guys to have any confidence in them.
I'm going No Quarter Catch because I think Axiom turns on Nathan.
Okay. I feel like that may happen after the match.
Well, so which would mean No Quarter Catch Crew 1 because Axiom's not in the Survivor match.
Yeah.
Lola Vice versus Jada Parker in an NXT Underground match.
Future main roster superstar Jada Parker is going to take home the victory.
Yeah.
Her promo on Tuesday, amazing. She knows what she's doing.
That was a good one.
Also, she dropped the N-bomb on live TV,
which was awesome.
And they did not censor it because they have a delay. They can censor it.
They chose not to.
Yeah,
which made it awesome.
CW said no. Fuck that, bro.
Fuck that. We want it.
They want the smoke.
All right, now we get to have the real conversation. Actually, we'll do the other non-conversation. Trick versus Ridge. Why does Trick may not be in the match? He got attacked on Tuesday.
He's getting in the match.
If Ridge isn't winning.
If Ridge wins, I'm killing myself.
Yeah.
Not bad, then. Can you go lay down?
No.
I will attend to you in a second. Yeah. Zero reason for Trick to lose this right now, especially to Ridge Holland. A lot of people, I get it that every booker has that one guy who they just can't help but to book really highly. Chris Jericho, Karrion Kross, Ridge Holland.
Whoa. What was Cross's name in there?
Because Kross has not done anything in the recent years.
He's cooking.
Right now, yeah. Go lay down, bud.
So respect my goat.
You're just drooling everywhere. I don't need you drooling everywhere right now.
All right, now just want to talk about the real ones.
Yeah.
We'll do this one first because it's the one you won't care as much about. I'm doing you a favor.
Because 90% of the fucking rosters in that match.
I'm doing you a fucking favor. Now accept it, or I'm going to take my favor back, and we're going to talk about the women first.
No, you're good.
Say sorry.
I apologize.
Wesley versus Ethan Page versus Nathan Fraser. Fraser versus Javon Evans versus Eddie Thorpe.
Eddie Thorpe's still in the match?
Uh-huh.
Again, 90% of the men's rosters in this match. There's like two other guys. And they're... Three. There's three other guys. I feel like this is Wesley's last shot to go for the NXT title before he goes to the main roster.
No. I don't think he's of this match. I don't know if he's the top call-up candidate.
Who is?
I think it's Paige.
I don't think Paige is the top call.
Paige.
Yeah, Paige.
Do you know how old Ethan Page is?
Yeah, it's like 33 or something like that.
He's 40.
He's not 40.
Yes, he is.
I'm looking it over now. Paige. He's 35.
Right in the middle, but he doesn't have long.
He definitely does.
Wesley's only 30.
I think.
And and Ethan Page has been outstanding on NXT.
Yeah, but if he wins here, is the Iron Survivor, he's not moving up anytime soon.
Which is why I think he loses, so he does just get called up.
They don't have anyone else to call. They don't have anyone else on the roster.
They'll find people.
But I think this is the time where Wesley can build a title feud against Trick Williams, have a really good match, maybe do another 2 more matches, then send Wesley out to the roster.
No,
when they actually have people. Bro's mad his call up of the year is not going to get called up.
Calling him up's illegal. He has to wait till I can list him in a few weeks as my call up of the year.
Again.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! I hit on my call up of the year officially though.
Mello?
No. I hit.
No.
He's been one of the 4 best call ups this year.
Has he won a championship this year?
No.
Has he been involved in a big title field this year?
Yes. LA Knight.
One of the people that got called up is currently in a world title picture. Tiffany Stratton.
Cool. 1.
Braun Breaker just gave you an
2.
all-timer.
I said top 4. Give me 2 more names.
Lyra Valkyria.
I'll give you it. I'll be generous. I'll give you. Give me 1 more name right fucking now.
Dijak.
Give me 1 more name right now.
Blair Davenport.
Give me 1 more name right now.
Kiana James.
Give me 1 more name right now.
I got this. Trust.
I'll wait.
Andrade from AEW.
That's not a call-up.
Yes, it is.
It's a transfer. He hit the portal. He hit the portal. He hit the transfer portal.
He went from AAA to MLB.
You just said from Triple H to MLB. He's in a new sport now?
Triple A.
You said Triple H.
I said Triple A.
You said H.
A to MLB.
H. But he's not a call-up.
Anyways.
No, I'm waiting on the name. You said he's not top 4 a call-up.
I never said he's top 4. I'm just saying he wasn't the
I
top
said
guy.
he's top 4 and you said no.
Because I wasn't listening to you.
That's on you. You now have to give me undoubtable
I got it.
proof.
I got it. Ridge Holland from the depths of hell booking.
Go find a fucking door and walk into it. And you actually know what, Grayson? You see that X next to you?
Yeah.
Take the cover off and slam your head against it.
One day.
No, I need you. I need you. I
can't run the show by himself.
I don't have an alternate.
Bro doesn't have the login information.
No, I don't have an alternate. If I don't have you, who do I turn to?
Hero.
He has his own podcast.
Yeah, you just join the Hit to Go Home. Or they join the Curb Stomp.
Yes. Hit the curb stomp.
Anyways.
No, I think Javon Evans wins.
I like it. I'm not going to argue it.
This has very much been a you up next match.
It is, yeah.
And
except for Blair Davenport.
hey, she was cooking in NXT.
No, she wasn't.
And she's cooking now.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No.
She is the cook.
What's she involved in right now?
She was involved in the inaugural U.S. title tournament.
How did that turn out for her?
Huh?
How did that turn out for her?
I don't know. She's one of 12 women who's ever gotten to compete for the first ever U.S. title.
You know what? It's such a fair point. I'll let you have that one.
So what's she doing now? She's making history.
Fair enough. You know what? I'll give it to you.
Boom. Kaleb 2, Grayson 0.
Anyway.
Actually, no. Kaleb 3, because Rhea pinned Liv.
Which is not a... Hey, the more Rhea pins Liv, it makes me happy.
No, it doesn't, because you even just said you don't want this at Mania, and now it's going to be a Mania.
Shut up.
Who are you picking in this match?
I already told you.
Wesley?
Yeah.
All right. Now we'll talk about the other match that exists.
What?
Actually, never mind. Thank you guys for checking out the Cubs. Next match, Julia versus Stephanie Valkyrie versus Zarya versus Sol Ruka versus Ren Sinclair.
I love Ren being this match, my guy. I love it so much.
I know who wins you.
Oh, I did too.
Who?
Stephanie.
Ooh.
Stephanie 1,000% should be the person dethroned.
I have Julia.
Roxanne. I understand. I get why you're saying that. I think that Shawn Michaels just says "fuck that" and pulls.
It ends in a tie.
They go to overtime. They have overtime rules.
Oh, boo! I appreciate though that we both have down the same path.
Yeah,
I think Sol Ruka is a call up soon.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think she's ready just yet.
But I also think she's in an issue as she's in a crowded NXT women's room where if she doesn't get called up.
Oh, Kaleb, I have a solution to that.
Hmm.
There's this beautiful thing that they just brought out called the NXT North American title.
Ah, cool. Guess what? She's already fought for it 2 times.
Okay, but she has not fought Fallon or Tatum.
Cool. Fallon will not be the champion.
Well, Tatum will eventually.
Now, the winner of the NXT North American title is in this match. Zarya.
You know what? Based.
She'll end up winning it.
No, I think the only person that's like fully ready to come to the main roster right now at this current moment is Stephanie. I think there's only 3 women in the NXT locker room fully ready for the main roster. Kaleb, put your headset back on. Put your headset back on. I need to make this point. I know you can hear me. I need to make this point, Kaleb. Kaleb, let me make this point.
I can't hear you now.
No.
Haha.
So there definitely will be more call-ups than before, but I think there's only 3 women currently in the NXT locker room that are fully prepared.
You just said 1, now you're saying 3. Which one is it?
I said Stephanie Vickers one only women that is ready. There's 3 women.
She's not ready.
Yes, she is.
The American crowd doesn't know her enough yet. That's why they're in NXT. And so the American crowd can know her more. That's literally the report said that's why her, Julia, and Zarya will all go into NXT is because they want the American crowd to know her better.
Mm-hmm.
She's not ready right now. The American crowd doesn't know her enough to get called up.
She's ready.
In ring, yes. Not the American crowd knowing her.
Trust.
Who are the other 2?
Roxanne Perez.
Okay, good.
And Jada Parker.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Why not Cora?
You know I love Cora. Okay? You know I love Cora. I mean, she literally on the poster back there. She does not have it in the ring just yet.
Okay, then why not Tatum?
Tatum would be an excellent addition. She likely is a call-up. I don't think she's ready just yet because I don't think she's gotten the full grasp of her character.
And I think there's an easy path to that.
Oh, absolutely. I think Tatum is on the right track and easily can be.
No, I think that's an easier path if she just gets called up.
My issue with why I don't want Tatum to get called up is because I think she's going to get lost in the fold really easily.
Because of who I think she'll end up being with.
Well, she'll be with Lyra, yeah.
And I think it's hard to get lost in the pack when who is realistically, if we were to do our top 10 WWE women right now, someone who's going to place at least in the top 10, if not pretty well in the top 10.
For this year?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Give me a second.
Yeah.
We're talking like all year they've been in WWE?
The year in general, we have Rhea, Liv, Tiffy. You got to throw Nia in there.
No, I don't. I don't have to throw Nia in there. I don't have to.
Bianca, Io, Bailey, Naomi, Jade. You have 2 spots.
I have 3 because Jada does not belong in that conversation.
Okay, you have 2, and then you throw Roxanne in there then instead.
You throw Roxanne in there.
You have 2 spots.
People have put over Lyra.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what we're saying right now.
And it's on the year, not talent-wise, because I think there's a lot of people ahead of Lyra. On that list, I just said I would want Lyra over.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of anything that's like full, like cut clean, like no issue.
And I don't think there's any more cut clean.
That's the issue I'm running into. Is like there's not like cut clean. There's no.
And like the ones I can think of who I didn't just name.
Becky, maybe.
She only ran half the year though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why it was like probably.
But then that's half the year, Richard. It's like Chelsea.
Oh yeah, I would take Chelsea at this current moment.
But over the entire year.
Yeah, Chelsea's been a fucking MVP.
That's a huge ass debate. I'd take Lima.
See, that's why I'm so glad this US and IC are separated.
Oh my god, imagine that
Chelsea versus Lyra would be a fucking bitch.
That'd be the episode. That'd be the episode.
The entire episode. It'd be 3 hours.
And it'd be it'd just be one of us killed the other.
I fly to Denver.
I use my magic powers and that axe cut your head off.
No, but like Chelsea's been she's been fucking great all year. She's been MVP. She's been taking so many fucking bumps and like that no other person would take. Yeah, I don't have anyone that would be like fully like cut clean, but we're doing a top 10 women, top 10 men list. Because I have them.
We'll talk about that.
I mean, I have them. I had the list.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Are you mixing them together? I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
We're talking about it.
We're gonna talk about it. It was my plan to talk to you about that after the recording.
Oh, okay.
I seriously, I have the plan for that. I was gonna put it on a sheet.
Do you have the awards listed?
That's coming. I have to. I just have to send them. I typed them out. Yes, I just didn't hit send. I just didn't hit send.
Oh my god!
But I'm also like, I'm also debating on, do I just drop them on you the week before and make you like?
No, I have to make graphics for the nominations.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Because we're probably gonna come up with at least 4 names.
Yeah, I have to create another part of that, which will make the graphic make sense more. And it might end up being that you and I have to talk about who. We'll talk.
Yeah,
we'll talk to us on an episode.
Like a few nominations for it.
Yeah, but I have Julia. You have Stephanie. This will be a good pay-per-view.
Also, this leads into who gets the title shot against Roxanne, and if Stephanie wins, she's NXT title, which beats English or American or whatever fucking watchers more accustomed to her.
So, and that's the same issue with Julia. That's why Julia went to NXT.
Yeah, I just think Stephanie's a little more like refined.
Nope.
And I think it has
Julia better.
Julia's really good. I just think Stephanie's better in the ring.
Julia better. Julia, my goat.
As someone who's seen both of them in the ring, Stephanie's better in the ring.
As someone who watched Julia debut, I like Julia more.
Yeah. I remember texting you in April that I was going to be a big fan of Stephanie Becker.
Yeah. And I texted you the night Julia debuted. I'd be a big fan of Julia.
Did you seriously? I'm looking those up. I'm gonna see if Kaleb sent me or not.
I think I'm lying. God, your Discord name change is fucking me up. I seriously sat here for a minute.
Did I spell her name wrong? Oh, because I remember I spelled it weirdly before. Here, let's jump over. No, you didn't say anything like.
I said it's Julia, the best ever.
No.
I'm looking at it right now.
Why would you say that?
Huh?
Why would you say that?
Because you were talking about All Out. And Julia was my narrative.
I see it now.
All right, do you have anything else?
Saturday Night Main Event got a bunch more matches announced, I think.
Oh, you got Finn
Gunther. We had the women's US that we mentioned last week. Io, Liv. I feel like there's something else. Oh, I mean Cody Kevin.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, Cody Kevin gave a really good promo this week. Sneaky thing for promo of the year. I don't know if that's one of our things I haven't discussed with Kaleb. Clearly, that was part of this episode. Was me trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching the Curb Stomp podcast. Let us know your thoughts on Survivor Series. What you guys thought overall of Nia's performance of not doing well. And who you guys think is going to win this weekend at Deadline? Who who's your Iron Survivor winners. And until next time, bye-bye.
Peace.